Hello, my name is Rick.
Ciao, my name is Millie.
And this is episode 22
22
of season 2 of
Yonks Ago.
This is Yonks Ago, coming into your ears. Now what are yonks? They're kinda like years. Just a father and a daughter who want to know all about some people from Yonks Ago. Interesting people who did interesting stuff, but about whom we don't know enough. So we're gonna dig deep and find it all out. Yonky doodlers know what we're all about. Yonks Ago, hey ho, hey, Yonks Ago, hey ho, hey, surely. Ho, that is a lot of twos. A lot of
That
twos.
is
And
a lot
that's
of twos.
Episode 22 of season 2.
Yeah.
There's two of us.
And it was the 2nd of December yesterday.
Uh,
And December is the 12th, which has a 2 in it.
Yeah, and it is 2000, and that's got a 2 in it.
Yeah.
That's the only 2 in it. But all I'm saying is, numerologically, I mean, the
There's
signs are all there.
There are a lot of twos.
Yeah.
I'm 16.
And have a guess which world war Nancy was in. Go on, have a guess.
1.
You're incorrect.
I was positive it was 1. Well, technically she was alive when 1 was.
Yeah, but she wasn't in it. She wasn't like a main figure.
Yeah.
She wasn't doing her bit.
Spoilers. Is she like a main figure in World War II?
Well, so far.
What?
I mean, she's getting right in there.
No.
No one throws a World War II dinner party like Nancy Bloody Wake.
Wait, World War II?
Yeah.
2?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you see what
So many twos. Yeah, I get you now.
And
makes sense.
we're recording this on a Tuesday.
That's a good one.
Yeah. And as we all well know, Yonky Doodlers, Tuesday is my favourite day to record.
Yeah.
So much better than a Monday.
And I just don't care.
Yeah. You get,
Ciao.
mate, you turn up ready to podcast regardless.
Yeah.
But to be fair, you are also able to completely zone out in the middle of the podcast.
Yeah, so who has all the skills?
That
Me.
would be you, eh?
Yeah, I have. You just went, but you were able to, like that, you just named another skill of mine.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's what makes it easy for you to turn up and do the podcast, is because you don't actually have to be here the whole time in your head.
Got it.
Whereas, mate, I'm twiddling knobs. I'm reading books.
Yeah. You're like doing work. I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
I'm just chilling.
You're the real winner.
Yeah.
Much like Nancy Bloody Wake, you're the real winner in life and in this podcast. Although last episode we did see Nancy Wake covered in pig's blood, just trying to get some ham on the table.
Hey, girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do.
Yeah, I don't think she was necessarily losing. I just don't think it was how she envisioned her day going.
No.
But in the end...
Henri didn't.
Yeah, Henri. That's going to be a hard image for our Henri to shake. Just Nancy covered in pig's blood with a slaughtered pig on the kitchen floor.
No, I don't think so. He'll be like, yeah.
Henri is Henri.
Henri.
Let's try that again for the people at home. Henri.
Yeah.
I reckon he's kind of used to like coping with whatever Nancy throws his way, though.
Yeah.
That's what makes it so perfect.
They're perfect for each other. Oh,
Absolutely.
True love.
It's a match made in heaven. Soulmates. Lock it in. I reckon if they played scissors, rock, paper, they would do the same thing every
time. They would be unable to do different.
No. Infinity draws.
That's going to be harsh.
Draws until the end of time.
How would they decide to do anything?
Well, I think that's why they spend a lot of time apart. That's why he does the business and she goes off being a spy.
Yeah.
It's because if they were hanging out together, just be like the one person being in the room.
Yeah.
Got to split out got to spread their skills around.
That's true.
Mate, they're living life to the full.
I think they are.
Maybe Nancy cloned herself and that's what Henri is.
Oh.
Just Nancy in pants.
That would be
Pantsy Wake.
That's good. Well done.
Is that the sort of classic wordplay that you Yonky Doodlers have come to know and love? Shout out to Stuart Bondy Bond, who wrote in during the week and just said that he...
that Millie sucks. I know. I already knew that. Thank you.
No, he just wanted to say that he appreciated the pig joke where I joked about the pig literally squealed on them.
I didn't really get it.
No, you were zoned out at that stage.
Here's a snitch.
I'll explain it to you off mic.
Okay.
It's because it could be a long, confusing conversation that will make us both low-key annoyed at each other that we don't really know what we're talking about.
True.
But shout out to Bondi.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to keep those zingers coming occasionally.
Yeah. Speaking about blood,
Yeah?
I had a blood nose last night.
Oh.
Yep. That's all.
And I remember you came out and you had a full fistful of tissues covered in your own nose blood.
I didn't want to get up in the middle of the night.
No.
I was like, I'm just going to leave.
Just keep a collection.
And I was really tired.
Yeah, that's what bed is and nighttime is all about.
Yeah, exactly.
But I know when I'm in the middle of the day and your nose runs sometimes and you're like, oh, have I got a blood nose? And there's part of you that's always like, oh, I hope it's a blood nose.
Yeah, there is. I quite enjoy it.
It's so dramatic.
At the start, you're like, oh, blood nose. And then it just gets annoying.
Yeah.
Like it went away and then it came back and I was like, oh, I got to clean it up again,
Yeah, having a blood nose during the daytime at least.
Yeah.
Nighttime's less exciting because there's no one to witness the drama.
Yeah.
Whereas during the daytime, you feel like you are...
And everyone's like, oh my God, are you okay? I'm like, it didn't hurt.
Yeah. It's
okay?
just like my nose literally wasn't bleeding and then it was bleeding for no reason.
I'm literally fine. But it's because you have to cover your nose and then everyone's like...
And there's blood.
What? Oh my goodness.
It's high drama.
Are you okay? I'm
It
chilling.
makes you feel suddenly like you're the main character in some sort of epic action drama.
Yeah.
And everyone's just has to look at you and behold the blood.
I feel like blood noses are a good conversation topic because there's some people that have never had a blood nose. I'm like, what? Are you? What? When?
Who are these people and why are these people?
And
are
there's
they
people
aliens?
that are like, oh yeah, I have a blood nose every day. I'm like, shout out to you. That must be hard.
Yeah. So far in this book, there's been no mention of Nancy Wake's blood noses. I bet she gets them. It just didn't make the book.
Yeah.
You can't write everything in the book.
It's because that's why blood noses are so interesting.
Yeah.
But they're also not.
Yeah. They're dramatic, but they're also mundane. You're right.
They're
a bizarre blend.
Everyone knows blood noses. Everyone gets them, Not everyone, apparently.
So where do we leave? So Nancy, where's Nancy at the moment? So the war, she's in Free France.
Yep.
The top third, top 2/3 of France is occupied by Germany.
Yeah, I was like, I thought it was the bottom.
The bottom third is Free France.
Yeah.
Nancy is living that spy life.
Yeah.
She's running around. She's
got a radio.
Delivering radio parts. She's delivering messages, packages. Henri's getting the business going.
Yep.
They seem to still be fairly bloody rich.
Oh, they're stacks of money.
They got the cash because Henri was rich to start with.
Oh yeah.
Not everyone sort of transitions into wartime and keeps their riches. Sometimes you can be on the wrong side.
Yeah.
The army that comes in and invades you might decide they want all your money.
Yeah.
And you've got none no more. But somehow Henri managed to hold on to that wealth.
Because classic Henri. I mean,
probably best not to dig too deep into how he managed that. He was probably a little bit of a shady customer.
Hey.
And if anything was going to attract Nancy Wake even more, it's the fact that Henri was a bit of a shady customer.
Yep.
Nancy's on board. Shadier the better. Subscribe. And so they're doing well. They're hosting dinner parties. They're getting a bit political. The money's still going. Every now and then, Nancy has to butcher a pig to keep the food coming. Hey, it's just developing life skills as far as she's concerned. Who knows?
Yeah.
And so that's roughly where we're at. And everything, the political intrigue is continuing and heightening. And then Nancy heads off after the pig incident.
Oh yeah.
She decides she needs a bit of a relax. She heads off to the bar where they always go.
Yeah.
The local.
Oh, Matt, you're not going to go out of town.
Nah. Hey, like when you're in Marseille, there's bars aplenty. Free France, if anything, has got some pretty sweet bars.
Yeah.
And so she's got turned up to her bar, and they're in her favourite seat. She sees a chap where they normally sit. There's a bloody chap.
Smack him.
There's a chap sitting there reading an English book. Like a classic English book, which at that time is a little bit dangerous.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to be broadcasting that you're from England, that you're British, or that you like British things.
No.
And so she's gone over to another chair. She's looking at him going, that is almost too obvious. Yeah. Like it's almost like you're trying to make people think that you're English. I reckon you're a German spy. There.
Oh.
Said it. She's got her suspicions. She's
a smart lad.
Yeah. She's like, what you're doing, buddy boy, is you're hoping that some other English person will come in, see you there and go, oh, there's a fellow English person.
Oh.
I'm going to come over and start chatting about how the British people are going to cause an uprising.
Invade.
Yeah. And then you're going to go, ha, sucked in. I'm a German. That was a German accent, FYI.
What?
Hey, I'm just going to keep you abreast.
I literally thought that was British. No.
Well, it was a German person pretending to be British.
That spy would have fooled me any day of the week.
Aha, there. You're under arrest, for I am not the British person that you thought I was. No, I am a German.
did not see that one coming at all.
So Nancy's like, I think I've got you figured out, buddy. And so she's like, she sends the waitress who works there. They're chums.
Yeah. Oh, no.
She's like, go over there and suss that guy
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
See if see if he talks with a British accent or a German accent, or if he looks sus as.
Yeah.
And so she heads over. Her
Probably
name was
reading the book upside down.
Her name was I'm just a normal British man, just reading the book. British people read upside down. That's how we do it. That's how the Queen taught us to do it. And they're like, I'm pretty sure it's a king that rules at the moment. Yeah, I know that, but it's the Queen who taught us how to read. So, haha, couldn't trick me. So her name's Antoine, the waitress,
the waitress
from the bar.
I was like,
so she heads over. She's like, "Oh, can I get you anything to drink?" That's my French accent, my French barmaid accent.
Okay, yeah, got it.
Hello there.
Hello, British man.
Can I get you anything to drink, or would you like would you like to see the menu? And he's like, "No, that's fine." I'm imagining. I don't know what he said. They talk for a little bit.
I reckon he starts saying something in a German accent, and he's like, "Oh, I mean, yeah."
She's like, "Would you like anything to eat?" And he's like, 9. I mean, 9 chickens, please.
That's good.
Covered my tracks. And so Antoine comes back she says to Nancy, look, couldn't get much information out of him. He seems legit. He's
9 chickens.
He sounds British to me. But I'm French, and my accent, what's the word? Understandability? That's not the word I'm looking for.
Oh.
My accent detection skills.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to... I can't find it either. Yeah.
So she's like, I can't help you, Nancy. As far as he seems British.
Yeah.
But, mate, I've been fooled before.
Yeah.
And then Henri arrives.
What? Date night.
Yeah, date night down the pub.
Yeah.
And Antoine shows Henri to the table.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nancy is over here. Come and sit down, Henri. Nice to see you. And Henri sits down. He's like, oh, why are we sitting at this table? This is not the table that we normally sit at.
He's like, that guy's a bit sus when I walk past him.
And Nancy's
like, I know.
Yeah. How sus.
Yeah.
Look at him reading his English book.
Because Henri would have already known because they're soulmates, so they share minds.
Yeah. And so Nancy's like, I can't suss it out.
Yeah.
I've got my suspicions. What do you reckon, Henri? And Henri's like, leave it to me. Nancy. Nancy, you wait here. And
I think Henri might be.
Henri's just like straight over.
I think Henri might be a German spy.
Imagine.
Nancy.
Nazi wake.
Yeah. Nancy, leave it to me.
Imagine that would be a massive plot twist. But hey, could be we might have just spoiled the ending. I don't know. I don't know how it ends.
That's why you just gotta. I just put it out there.
Yeah.
Like maybe not.
What are the odds that Henri this whole time is a Nazi spy? What are the odds?
I don't know.
Could Henri be Hitler in disguise?
I don't think so, but could be.
Rearrange the letters of Henri Fiocchi. You get Hitler is fine.
No.
Close.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the necessary letters are there. All I'm saying, what if we knew Henri's middle name, it might work out.
You got Fiocchi. Do you reckon there's a T there? Fiocchi. Or just...
Yeah, it's all T's.
Yeah.
It's all T's and L's. So anyway, Henri's like straight over. He's like, don't worry, Nancy, I will figure it out. And he goes over, chats to old mate.
Yeah. He's like, you're on my seat, mate.
Yeah, what's going on? They're like, ha, they're laughing. Henri comes back and he's like, nah, 100% British.
Okay.
He passed the test. I quizzed him. I tried to trick him.
Yeah.
He's definitely British. And he's like, oh, great. Let's go chat to him.
I'm still a bit sus.
Yeah.
Still a bit sus.
And so Nancy heads over with Henri and they have a chat. And it turns out he's a British soldier.
Yeah.
And there's a whole bunch of them who are sort of imprisoned up at Fort St. John, which was part of the armistice. All the British soldiers who were there had to get rounded up, and if they didn't escape down in old Dunkirksville, then off to Fort St. Jean with you. And the funny thing
how's
is,
this guy? What?
Yeah,
He's chilling.
Yeah, well, this is the thing.
Okay,
it was an historic fort built at the entrance of to the Marseille harbour.
Yeah.
It was now filled with British officers who had given their word as officers and gentlemen that they would not try to escape and were therefore free to leave the fort during the day, hang out, and into the early evening, so long as they returned to sleep.
What?
They just gave their word.
Pretty trusting.
This was back in the day where an officer's word was their something? I don't know. I can't
Was
think
their
of the word.
life?
So they wouldn't break their word. No. So if they promised that they weren't going to escape, the people who ran the prison were like, fair enough.
Yeah, you know what?
You head off during the day.
Sounds legit.
See you later on.
Yeah.
See you on in the evening. And they kept their word.
Damn right they did.
So he's off there. He's looking at his watch thinking, I've got to get back soon.
Yeah.
Otherwise they'll think I broke my word. And then what? And so they come and they're grilling. They're asking him questions about, how many officers are there at the fort. He reckons, about 200. And she's like, are your basic needs being met? And she's like, oh, not quite. And she's like, well, is there anything we can do to help? I'm Nancy Bloody White.
Yeah.
And this is old Henri Moneybags Fiocchi.
I reckon they're going to break all these dudes out. Easy.
So she's like, is there anything you do to help? And he's like, how long have you got? I mean, we could use some help. I can tell you that. And so all up, they're getting along famously. They have a great evening.
Yeah.
And by the end, Nancy's solemnly promised that they will dedicate their full resources of Henri's wallet.
Yeah.
She's like, Henri, our moneybags here. Yeah. We're going to help as much as we bloody well can.
Yeah.
And she means it. She's going to get them cigarettes. She's going to get them food.
Wow.
She's going to, and very secretly, discreetly, she's going to sneak in one of the old radios so that they can have communications with the BBC. So
I'm still sus about this dude. I'm still sus.
And so she's like, this is great. She's had the best evening. Then she wakes up in the morning and she's like, hang on a minute. What if he was a spy?
Yeah.
And we were just very trusting. Would have been the perfect, I've given myself away pretty badly at this situation. We've agreed to meet the next day. I'm going to bring all these supplies, a radio.
Yeah.
If he is a spy, I'm bloody rumbled.
Oh, yeah, you're done.
I'm done and dusted.
She gave her word, though.
So during the day, she's getting a little bit nervous. She's like, maybe I've overcommitted myself. Maybe I've committed the classic mistake of wartime and just trusting the first classic British guy that Henri says is legit. Yeah. And Henri, for all we know, as we've said, could be Hitler.
Literally.
So she's starting to have her grave doubts.
Yeah.
So she's they had agreed to meet the next day. He was going to bring some of his chums from the thing so that they could carry all the supplies back, all the other British chaps. And she's like, what if I turn up and they're all just like German dudes waiting to grab me? And then she gets there and she takes one look at them and she's like, no, they are 100% British.
Okay.
I could not have been a more classic British collection. Like they were almost so British that she was slightly worried that they were Germans pretending to be British because they were so British.
Yeah.
Like, she's looking at them like, you're British, pasty. So a couple of gingers. There was like 100%. She's like, Britain for the win. So she hands over all the goodies and they're like, this could work out great.
Yeah.
And so it was actually the beginning of a very, very good relationship between Nancy and all the British and all these British officers that were interned at Fort St. Jean. And so much so that even apart from her ongoing efforts as the courier for the French resistance, she now became progressively more involved with the British network of resistance. So now she's like French
double resistance.
So she's working the French resistance and the British resistance now. She's all up in the resistance.
Oh yeah.
You name a resistance. Yeah. If she could have got involved with some sort of German resistance, she probably would have.
If she could resist the resistance,
mate,
bro.
Yeah. So she is loving it. She's collecting resistance badges at this stage.
Bro.
She's like, here's my French resistance badge. As you can see, it's got a baguette. Here's my British resistance. It's got a soccer ball.
Yeah.
Were you wondering what my classic British emblem would be? I think I nailed it.
Yeah, it's all right. Wouldn't they say football, though?
Yeah. And so now, yes, they would. But she, as we know, is Egyptian.
Oh, yeah, I forget.
Who would also call it football. But she learnt about football in Australia.
Yeah.
Where they call it soccer.
Yeah.
So I stand by.
Yeah.
I stand by my original badge description.
That's fine.
Because that was how she described
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. You're playing the part.
Yeah. Hey, I'm deep in role.
Yeah.
And so now Henri's got his wallet opened. You know, he's just
he's
fun.
chilling.
He's basically funding the resistance at this
Yeah.
stage. And Nancy's loving it. She's getting black market items all over the top.
Yeah.
She's like, "Do you want a pig? I will definitely kill a pig for you."
I
And they're
got
like, "Oh no, thanks, Nancy. Too late. I killed one." He's like, she's like, "I kill a pig a week now. I can't get enough. I'm real quick at it now. I do the hammer and the knife now."
Claire hardly even cries anymore. It's great.
All Claire does now is the countdown.
Yeah. Oh, true.
She's like, 3, 2, 1. And then hammer comes down.
Yeah.
I did an amazing job of counting back down in French, by the way. Shout out to me for doing that on the fly.
That's pretty good.
And so, but it was all getting, it was pretty expensive for Henri, but he never even quibbled.
Nah.
He had no beef funding the resistance.
He was chilling. He was like, anything for you, Nancy.
Yeah, apparently because he loved England. He admired the British. He'd done business with them. He respected their methods, their integrity. He was like, I can get on board with the whole Britain thing.
Yep.
I'm happy to spend my cash.
Yeah.
But they were also very aware of the risks they were taking, getting more involved in this kind of work. And then on one occasion around this time, Henri was suffering from a dreadful case of the flu, and they were all gathered around, having high level resistance meetings.
Yeah.
And Henri's just by the fire, and he's not talking that much. They're all joking around, and Nancy's like, "Oh, go on, Henri, come on, mate." Buck up, mate. You'll be able to talk all right when the Gestapo finally catch up with you. The Gestapo. Do you know what the Gestapo is? It's like the German secret
police.
It
sounds
police.
like Gustavo.
Yeah, but it's Gestapo.
And that's in Italian, in the textbook, in the cartoon section.
Yes.
That's what the dog was called.
Gustavo.
So that's what I was thinking about. So I wasn't really paying attention.
Okay, so she says, "You'll talk all right when the Gestapo finally catches up with us."
Yeah.
And the Gestapo is the secret German police.
Yeah.
Who basically their job is to catch spies.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yes, I suppose I will."
Aww.
He said thoughtfully, "But it could be a bit of foreshadowing. Maybe Henri rats him out because he is 100% Hitler. We'll find out." But look, that's a bit of
worried about him.
Yeah. Look, he's doing everything he can. He's, he's making sure he's always got money coming in. He's focusing mainly on the business. You know what I don't really know? What his business is.
Well, we never ask.
Yeah. It could be pretty shifty.
Could be definitely shifty.
Yeah.
Could be some German business.
Yeah. Well, he would make sense because he's the money keeps coming.
Yeah.
And he's probably selling weapons to the Germans or something. I don't know what he's doing, but it's probably best not to ask. I bet Nancy never bloody asked. She's like, whatever, just as long as the wallet's always stacked full of fat stacks. Stacked full of fat stacks? That's too many stacks.
Stacked full of fat stacks.
I just use the word stacked too often for my liking, and I regret it. But look, that is probably all the time we've got in terms of the Nancy Wake story. She's now highly involved in the French resistance and the British resistance.
Highly involved.
She is... she's on the precipice.
Watch her get involved in every resistance that's ever been, ever.
She loves resisting.
She loves to resist.
I mean, she did promise. We saw way back when she was when she was doing the Nazi tour, when she was just checking out what the Nazis were up to, and she went, not digging what you're up to.
No.
Will cause trouble where possible. And she's coming through with the goods.
Yep.
She is 100% causing as much trouble as she can. She's double resisting.
Yeah.
Most people couldn't even get organised for one bit of resistance.
Do one resisting.
She's double resisting.
She's resistance squared.
Maximum resistance. So hats off to her.
Yeah.
And we'll find out. But the more resistance you get, the more dangerous you...
Double resistance?
Yes.
That's a 2.
2! She's involved with 2 resistance in episode 22 of season 2 on a Tuesday. I mean, come on. World War II, 2 resistance. Oh, if you are in any way...
I think this episode should just be called 2.
Yeah, if you're in any way numerologically inclined, I feel like just listen to this episode at least twice.
Oh.
Am I right?
Not at least twice. Definitely twice.
Only twice.
Yeah.
You have to listen to this
to it
twice. A, it makes sense neurologically.
Yeah.
B
is the second letter in the alphabet.
B, it bumps up our listens, which I'm always a fan of.
Yeah.
Because stats are the best. And yes, and that is 2 solid reasons to do it.
Stats has 2 S's and 2 T's in it.
And it's a palindrome.
Which means it can forwards and backwards, and that means 2 different ways.
It's the same word in 2 directions.
What?
2 directions. That'd be a good band.
Rest in peace.
If 2 members of One Direction get back and form a little band, they should call themselves 2 Directions.
I reckon.
Yeah.
Who would it be?
It would be. It would only work
wouldn't be
if Harry
Zayn.
was involved.
Oh, Hazza.
Yeah, but it probably wouldn't be.
It wouldn't be.
He's
Zayn
got too much going on.
It wouldn't be. No, just hypothetically. So Haz.
Yeah.
And who are the other ones? Oh, probably Niall, because he's Irish, isn't it?
Innie.
Yeah.
Oh, hey Harry, there. Do you want to form a band? I got a great idea for a band. There, it's like One Direction, but there's 2 of us. You know what I'm saying? You know where I'm going with this one. 2 Directions. Am I right there, Harry? What you say?
But guess what? Harry has 2 R's.
Yeah.
And Niall has 2 L's.
So it's bound to happen.
Yeah. And Zayn? Nah. Liam? Nah. Louis? Nah.
But the Nile is a river which only flows in one direction.
But that's just fine. Stop it.
Well, I think we've given everyone a lot to think about.
Yeah.
At least 2 things. At least if you can't find 2 things to think about in this episode, you're not trying.
Yeah.
And I look.
Or you probably zoned out, and if that has happened, then I respect.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah. It all happens.
It all happens for a reason.
Yeah. I meant to say it happens to all of us, but I said it all happens.
It all happens.
Hey, it all happens. That's
well, thank you for having a listen, and we hope you listen again.
Yeah.
And we will certainly enjoy recording yet another episode of
Yonks Ago! That scared me.
It was just like an ambush.
In the damn bush.